Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers 24/7. My name is Ruth, and I'm here with all of you to discuss the another session of the NPA. That is the fifth part of the NPA recovery methods. So let's just start the session. Before starting the session, those candidates who have already joined me here, do let me know is audio video both are okay. Are we good to go? So this is our session which is related to the NPA recovery methods. We have already discussed a certain methods like we have completed the Surfasi Act, Lok Adalat ARC, and then we have completed DRT and DRET. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the IBC, that is the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of. Okay, so everything is fine. Let's start. So first of all, if you have not downloaded the 24/7 application, then do download the application because in this application you are going to get all these features, which is letting you know when the new batch is going to start, the quizzes regarding your subjects, everything will be available in the particular platform. Apart from that, if you have not subscribed the channel Officers at 24, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions will be given to you. So let's just start. This is our today's session, recovery method of NPA part 5, in which we are going to discuss mainly the IBC. If I talk about the IBC, it is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code that was introduced in the year 2000. Okay, and this Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of 2016 helps the banks and financial institutions to recover their NPA in a very uh, fast recovery process, or I can say the resolution process of IBC is fast in comparison to the others. So let's just start. First of all, IBC is an Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code introduced in the year 2016, as I have already told you. It was implemented through an act of parliament. So IBC 2016 was implemented through the an act of parliament. It means it was passed through the parliament in the year 2016. Now it got presidential assent in the May 2016. It started effectively working in the country. Apart from that, the center introduced the IBC 2016 to resolve the claims that involving the insolvent companies. The insolvent companies are those companies who have not returned the loans of NPA, or they are facing the net worth issue in their business, that was as the insolvent company. So the center has created IBC so that the insolvent company's loan recovery can be done by the particular standard format. That is why we have introduced the IBC. Now IBC actually is one-stop solution for resolving the insolvency, which previously was a long process that did not offer an economically viable arrangement. Like if I talk about the Sarfasi, Securitization Asset Reconstruction of Sarfasi Act, Enforcement of Security Act. Okay, what we are saying that securitization, reconstruction of financial assets, and enforcement of Security Interest Act. This act provides us the solution to recover the NPA by selling the collateral of the customer, right? But now in the Sarfasi Act, it took so many years to recover the money, and the loss will have to face by the banks and financial, because as much time as it takes to recover the loan from the market, banks and financial institutions are facing the credit risk and the financial risk, or I can say the liquidity risk they are facing. So they have to take loan from the Reserve Bank of India to perform their day-to-day transaction because the customer has not returned their loan. So that's why the bankruptcy code has been introduced that will be providing a more faster way to recover the NPAs of the banks and financial institutions. Okay, this is what we are saying, that the bankruptcy code is one-stop solution for resolving the insolvency, which previously was a long process. Okay, that did not offer an economic. Next, the code aims to protect the interest of small investors and make the process of doing business less cumbersome. What we are saying that the IBC aims to protect the interest of the small interest investors, and also it make a process a little bit easier to recover the loan from the insolvent companies or the defaulters. Now the IBC has 255 sections and 11 schedules which tells us how the process should go for recovery of NPA. So what is NPA? We already know, non-performing asset, the asset of the bank which is to generate the income for the bank. Like for example, if bank is providing loan, why bank is giving loan? To generate the certain income in the form of interest. But when the customer is not paying the interest and the part of the principal in installment, now it creates the non-performing asset. It's the asset of a bank which is not creating an income for the bank. That is known as NPA. And the recovery of NPA will be done with the help of IBC that have a 255 sections and 11 sheets. Now, if I talk about IBC, it was intended to tackle the bad loan problems that were affecting the banking system. So, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code was introduced to tackle the bad loan means the NPA, the loan on which the principal amount and the interest is not paid by the customer, that were affecting the banking system. If we say that bank has a lot of NPA, it means bank is facing a credit risk. Credit risk is also known as a default risk. Okay. And what is this risk? In this particular risk, it is very simple that the customer is not repaying the loan. And because of that, bank has started facing the liquidity risk. Liquidity risk means simply bank will face the issue in maintaining cash. Bank will face the issue in which bank will not have the cash to provide the other services to the customer. So that's why IBC has been introduced so that it will be tackle the bad loan or problem of the bank, and it will clean the balance sheet of the bank like ARC. Okay, asset reconstruction is doing what? ARC purchase the NPA of a bank and then sell the NPA in the market and recover their their process by selling the security or the collateral to the qualified buyers. That's what ARC is doing. Now, what IBC will do? IBC will tackle the bad loans which are affecting the banking system's balance sheet. Now, IBC process has changed the debtor and creditor relationship. A number of major cases have been resolved in the 2 years, so while some others are in advanced stages of the resolution. So we can say the resolution process of IBC is much better in comparison to other methods of recovery, okay? Because it provides a very less time period to the customer to give the loan back. Otherwise, it will sell the security or it will start its resolution. So it provides a time bound process. Okay, it gives you a dedicated deadline that in this particular duration you have to return the loan. Otherwise, the resolution of the insolvency will be started by the IBC. It provides a time bound process to resolve the insolvency. When a default in repayment occurs, creditors gain control over debtors' asset and must take decision to resolve the insolvency. So when the repayment occurs, the creditor will gain the control over the debtor's asset, that is the security or collateral you have given. Okay, and you must take the decision how to resolve your insolvency. So under the IBC, debtor and creditor both can start recovery proceedings against each. So when it comes to the insolvency and bankruptcy code, both the debtor and creditor can start against each other the recovery procedure of their loans. The insolvency, we can say. Now, the companies have to complete the entire insolvency exercise within 180 days. So that's why the IBC is very famous. That's why the IBC have recovered so many NPAs till now, because it gives a dedicated duration of 180 days. And if it is requested by the customer, it will give the deadline of more 90 days. It means max to max 270 days will be given to the defaulter to recover the loan. So companies have to complete the entire insolvency exercise within 180 days under the I. Now the deadline may be extended if the creditors do not raise objection, and this deadline can be extended if the creditors they do not raise any kind of objections on the extension, then you can extend it, otherwise no. Now, for smaller companies, including the startup with an annual turnover of rupees 1 crore, the whole exercise of insolvency must be completed in 9, and the deadline can be extended by the. So, what we are saying that if there is a smaller company, the IBC will support them, and if the smaller company have an annual turnover of rupees 1 crore, the whole exercise of insolvency that will be completed within the 90 days, and the deadline can be extended to the 45 days. So this is the difference between the duration. Like in the other companies, you will provide 180 days of recovery resolution, and you can extend it by the 90 days. Okay, you can extend the deadline by the 90 days. It means total 270 days will be given. But for the smaller companies that also include the startups, the annual turnover of the company should be 1 crore. And in that case, the recovery will be done in 90 days. And if the customer need extension, then 45 days will be given to the customer. Okay. So this is how the insolvency and bankruptcy code helping us to recover the NPA, to recover the non-performing asset of the banks and financial institutions, or make sure that the insolvent companies will be recovering the loan, will be giving back the loan to the. So if debt resolution doesn't happen, the company goes for liquidation. If the debt resolution doesn't happen, then the company will go to the liquidation. It means if we are not able to recover the funds, if we are not able to recover the loans and NPAs of the banks and financial, then the company will go to the liquidation, and then the funds will be recovered by the IBC. Okay. So this is the process in which IBC is performing a certain activity to provide the recovery of the NPA to the banks and financial. Now let me know if you have any doubt in particular session related to IBC. So do remember, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code introduced in the year 2006. It was passed with the Parliamentary Act. IBC provide solution to in contacts to the insolvent companies. Okay, it provide a certain deadline to the company, give the loan back to the bank, and if they are not doing that, it will start its resolution process. That will be a in comparison to other methods, that's a faster resolution process. That's why we have recovered a so many amount of money with the help of IBC, right? Now these are the two batches which are starting from the 13th of January. The new batches are starting from 13th of January, in which Indian economy and Indian financial system, also the principles and practices of banking, I will be starting from the 13th January only. So you will find the study plan and everything on the site. So right now the 81% off is going on, that will be available till 12 p.m. today only. By using the code Y496, you will get this particular benefit. Okay. Apart from that, also there is a Maha pack of JIB CIB available with the double validity and 81% off. So if I talk about the difference between the double validity and the target batches, so in the target batches you will be only getting the conceptual classes. The Maha pack you will get the conceptual class. With conceptual class you will get the numerical batches in the future. You will get the case study batches in the MCQ batches, the revision batches, the ebooks, and the mock test. All these facility will be available in the Mahak that will be giving you the benefit to qualify the JIB as well as the CIB. So now, right now, this validity will be double. So 12 plus 12, 6 plus 6, and 6 plus 6 validity will be available. So now, how to enroll in this particular product? How you can enroll or get the benefit of double validity in 81? For that, you have to go to the Adda. If you have not downloaded the application, then do it, because it will be giving you 1% additional discount by purchasing the product from the application. So you have to go to the application and find the JIB CIB section, which will be available here. So click on the JIB CIB section. When you click on JIB CIB section, this is the uh, details of the batches you will find here. If you want to go with the JIB CIB target batches, you can directly click on the JIB 23. Then click on the view offer, that will giving you the details of all the upcoming batches and the running batches. So these are the total batches which are going on JIB. The latest batch will be your 13th of January batch. Click on the particular batch, read all the details of the batch. The validity will be 6 months. Indian economy, Indian financial system will be starting from 13th January morning 7 a.m. and principles and practices of banking will be starting from 13th January in the evening, that is 9 to 10 p.m. Okay. So do check the study plan also. After that, you have to click on the buy now. When you click on the buy now option, here you have to enter a code. That will be your Y496 and click on the apply button. You will find here 80% off it is showing, but 1% additional off will be available from the Adda 24/7 application. So you will get 81% off here. The validity will be 6 months. The price you have to pay will be around 3700 and the coupon code will be Y49 and it will be giving you the conceptual classes of all the four subjects of your JIB. Apart from that, the best option for all of you will be JIB CIB Maha. You can go to the Maha, you can check double validity is going on right now, so you will get more benefit in the less prices. So it will cover 12 plus 12-month validity. It will cover all the batches of the JIB. Apart from that, it will cover all the compulsory and elective subjects of the CIB as well. So you can check the elective papers also here. All the bilingual and English medium batches will be involved in this particular pack. Apart from that, okay, apart from that, all the details, do read all the details. After reading all the details, you have to click on the buy now. When you click on the buy now, this is here you have to enter a code Y496 and apply. You will find 80% discount here. So additional 1% discount is also available here. 12 plus 12-month validity is there. 81% off is there. And the coupon code will be Y49. So after paying 10,500 something, you will get the GIB as well as CIB. And after enrolling in the Mahapack, you don't have to go in because this is the single product that will be helping you to qualify the JIB as well as the CIB in a 2 years duration. Okay, so all the batches which are going to come in the upcoming years, that will also add it in. Okay, so 10 felicitation, how many marks should we get? Paul, what felicitation you are talking about that arranged by the other 24/7? There's not giving any kind of marks there. Okay. So this is the information for all of you. Now, still, if you have a doubt in the IBC, you can ask in the comment section if you're checking the video after it ends. Last but not the least, this offer will be available only till 12 p.m. If you are thinking about enrolling, you can do it before 12 p.m. because after that, the 78% discount only will be there and no double validity will be there. So do make sure if you are purchasing, then you can do it before the 12 p.m. so that you will get the benefit of 81% discount as well as the double validity. Similarly, apart from that, you can go with the individual JIB. Okay, you can go with the individual JIB Mahapack also, that is available. But I think the best option for you will be JIB CIB Mahapack because you will find at the less price both the packs of the JIB as well as CIB. Okay, and the validity of 2 years, so you don't have to worry about it about the CIB also. You will be able to cover both. So here the price you have to pay is to click on the buy now, enter a code Y496 and click on the apply. The JIB pack will be available in 6,559 plus 1% discount here will be there. Okay. Then you have to pay 6,400 something and in 10,500 you are getting both the batches. You are getting both each and every JIB and CIB classes on the application. So the if you do by yourself the cost benefit analysis, you will find the JIB CIB Maha pack is more. Okay. So this is the information for all of you. Now let's end the session. We'll see you at 8 a.m. again with the Indian economy and Indian financial system sessions only on the Offices at 24/7. So if you are new to the channel of Offices at 24/7, subscribe the channel and press the bell so that all the upcoming sessions notification begin. Okay. Thank you for joining the session and have a great day.